that's the bit I need. I don't know if I better cut it out or not. This shear is probably one of the best things I've ever bought. I paid a tenner for it. I just need adjusting, it works perfectly. Just have to extend that line a little bit so I can see what I'm doing. Well, I know when I cut this off it's all going to go a bit curly, but I can hammer it straight. What I'll try and do is get that in line with the blade there, and that there in line with there. What can possibly go wrong? There it is, nice and curly. Right, that just needs welded on there. Then I just drill a hole there and a hole there. I might put a bit of shape into it. Yep, let's do that. Well, I managed to weld a little piece on there. You see I've ground it all off. I'll get the camera away. Drilled two 6mm holes by two 6.5mm holes. That's where it looks like underneath. I'm going to go to the welder and just weld them little bits that I've missed. So you can see them or not. Yeah, I'm going to weld them up. I'm not going to do it at the moment because I'm getting a bit low on gas. So I think I might need a gas for something else. So. Well, I don't know if you're about to see or not. Oh, you can. I've actually bolted this on there. That's in its right place. All this round here, I'm just going to cut it off. But what I'm going to do at the moment, I can put it somewhere so you can see what I'm doing, is this sort of matches up with this. And what I'm going to do, I see this bit here. No, you can't really see it that well. Bulges out a bit, so I'm just going to cut some lines and poke it in a bit. So I'm going to use the rule. It's just starting to bite there, so there. Right, so I'll do 3 lines, 3 cuts. Pretty awkward to do this with the camera in a way. Two. That seems to have gone in enough, doesn't it? Right, get the welder out. Let's put a couple of little tacks. I want to clean all that paint off first. Well, I've managed to do that part. I won't touch it because I keep doing that. It's still hot. That's sort of down to there. I've just got to lay underneath and do a little bit of poking around under there now to try and line it up. Just that bottom edge bit. So that's not too bad, is it? So I might get this piece in. I don't know if I do it one-handed or not. Yeah, so I'll get that piece in. It's got loads of holes to weld up. But what I might do, because I don't really fancy laying underneath at the moment, might just shape this piece here. I might just shape the top bit first. And give me a bit of a fighting chance. Okay, this is a bit I've made. It's a fairly good fit. There's a little slot in there. The idea, I'm going to see if I can get a couple of tacks on it. And when I get some tacks on it, I can take this panel off and have a look, see what's going on underneath. And I thought, to hold it in, I've got a piece of metal here which has got a little bend on it. So I'm hoping that that's going to help to keep it in. Well, what's the chances of me getting a tack on there? If I can get one tack there, I'll try it and see what happens. Well, I managed to get a couple of tacks on there. Right, so let's take this pan off. Right, I've got to fill that little gap up. I was actually hoping I could get the welder in the back there somewhere. Well, I decided to cut this piece out anyway. It'll be easy for me in the end anyway, because I can make a piece that actually goes right up to there. So it'll be all welded up nice and strong. Also, I'm not going to cover in paint. I've made this little piece here, this piece of angle, that's going to go in there. I won't touch it because it's all wet. I can weld all that up, and when I've got the welder out, I can start tacking all this. Just throw your tack here and there on it. Then I can obviously, like I said before, I can just make a piece fit in there, weld it up. Well, I managed to weld all the inside of there. So this is actually attached to that inside. Loads of welds on. It's a bit hot at the moment. There's a couple of little holes I've noticed. I'm just going to let it cool down and re-weld it. That won't be a problem. What I've got to do when it cools down, I can't really see in there. There's a little gap up there. I need to see if I can get the torch in there and weld that. And a little hole up there I've got to weld up. And then next job really, I'll get the light out of the way. I've got to weld all along there. I've started, what I've been doing as I've been sort of welding this, I've been going back in and just put a couple of little spots on. And I've got to fill that little gap up. So next to Well, as you can see, I've got a little bit of a gap. I've got a bit of a gap actually. All I do, I've got a bit of a welding rod here. I'm taking off the flux off, and I'm just going to bend it, put it in there, and weld over top of it. Well, I've started making a bit of a bend on it. Oh, you can't see very well, but oh, that looks about perfect. Right, I'm just going to weld it out, put a couple of tacks on it. Hopefully I can burn through that top piece, take it off. There's a bit more welding down that side, but I'm just going to grind it all off first. Right, I'm just going to weld out the other side there. You can see that little slot. I'm going to weld out the other side. That's you touching it, it's hot. I'll give it a bit of a ground up. I can see where we need to weld now. There's a few gaps here and right way along there. I'm just going to weld that one down to there. Then I'll go underneath and sort this bit out. So this is a little bit high still, but I'm just going to put a couple of blobs here and there. I don't know how this camera's going to sort of show up, but the problem I've got, I didn't want to use my new camera. This is my old one, so I don't know. This one gets buggered up, but I don't want any welding splat on me, another one. Well, that's pretty much it. Can give it a bit of a clean up there, grind up, and see where we are. I'll sort this little bit out here. Don't touch it, kiss up. Okay, I'm trying to be careful just to grind the weld, not the metal, because I know it's not pretty that thick. Well, it's almost there. That little bit there, just a little bit high. That's perfect. That's high. So I need to just cut along there and just bang it down. But I'm not going to do that just yet until the wing's on. This bit here, that's actually fine. That's really nice. But it's got a bit of a dent in there. But I might show you. There's a bit of a dent there. So what I might do is leave it at the moment because, like I said before, or about 1,000 times, I'm just doing all the rust repairs at the moment. I should come back and do that again later. What I might actually do is put a screw in there, put a bit of heat into it and pull it out a little bit so I can minimise the amount of filler that goes in. I only want a little skim of filler. So the next thing I need to do really is just do this little bit. Oh, I think that's about it, I think. Right, you know, sometimes when you do a job we're not quite happy with it. Well, this is one of these jobs. This is obviously it's not obvious. This is the bottom of the wing. I'll put it's a repair panel. I've just sort of tacked it on there at the moment, or screwed it on. I've tried to blend this sill into there. Now that edge there is actually okay, but for some reason it's all pulled in. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make another little panel like I did on the back. I don't know if you've seen the video before. But I'm going to cut a little template out, cut all this mess out, and see if I can, then I'll just have to weld in there, around there, and get rid of all this. Yeah, I know I could put a bit of filler on it, but that's not the way I want to do it. So I'm just going to cut a template out with a bit of cardboard, which is a bit of that. You know what cardboard is. Don't want to show you a bit of cardboard for, but you know, I'll just cut that out to the shape, to the size I want. Go and cut a piece of steel. I might even. I have actually got, hiding away here, is the end of the sill. So I could actually cut a piece of that off. Right, we're on plan B. I've cut this piece of metal out and I try to bend it and it's so hard to bend. All it does is sort of just creasing along there. I don't know if you can see the crease. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut a piece out of the part of the sill. I know that's the wrong sort of shape. It's actually got a start of a bend. I wonder if I should take that piece out. Well, it's got a start bend. Let's cut this piece out and see how I get on with it. If I don't, I've got another bit of sill. I'll use that. So, let's put some goggles on and get it come out. Alright, that looks a bit better, doesn't it? Give that a bit of a clean up, and I'll offer it up and see what mess I made of it. Like you say, it's got a bit of a bend on it to start, so if I need to increase it, I can just bend it a bit more. In actual fact, it's quite thick metal, isn't it? Anyway, let's give it a clean up. Right, I'm on plan C at the moment, or B, or whatever it is. Now, I did cut a piece of metal out, which I haven't got at the moment. I had trouble bending it, so I've actually cut this out of the end part of the sill, so I've been playing around trying to get this to fit nicely. It sort of fits pretty good, so I'm just going to cut. I can't cut and butt it because I can't get the old piece out, so I reckon if I can just saw through there and weld it back in, that looks so much better, doesn't it? Well, I've got it fitting quite nicely now. What I'm going to do now, I've just got these magnetic things. I'm going to just see if I can get a couple of tacks at the top. That's all nice and flush. I might just go for the corners, And that should come up quite nice, shouldn't it? Much better on the other piece. So much better on there, isn't it? It's quite laughable, but anyway. Even though sometimes when you make a mistake, it's just best to get on with it and put it right. I should have done it like that before because I've done the back part like that. Never mind.
Let me tell you a little something about me. When it's Saturday night, I need to blow off some steam. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I've been rolling it in since the clock came Monday morning. From the end of the week, I'm bound to blow. We're walking to the honky tonk like a pack of wolves now. Order up a round of shots and it's away we go. Let's roll down, get down. Order up another round of shots. Run, get drunk, get some, have fun. Get into some trouble, baby, like in a night. I'm a Jim Beam, drinking big, singing la 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 la, dancing machine. Been a hell of a week and I need to blow off some steam. Look at that.
Oh, it's a bit hot, but they cooled down and did a bit more.
Steam for blow up. I've been holding it in through the whole work week. Now it's Saturday night and I'm about to blow. So come on now, man, let me play me none of them slow songs. I need boots, scooting, bar, burning, hell, raising, get up and go songs. But give me something hot, give me all you got. Now let's give old Miller a try. Go ahead. I've been holding it in through the whole work week. Now it's Saturday night and I'm about to blow. It's Saturday night, I need to blow off some steam. It's Saturday night, I need to blow off some steam. It's Saturday night, I need to blow off some steam. It's Saturday night, I need to blow off some steam. Well, let me tell you a little something about me. When it's Saturday night, I need to blow off some steam. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I've been rolling it in since the clock came Monday morning. From the end of the week,
Well, I'll give it a bit of a grind up. I don't want to, there's a few more bits of weld I can put on it, but I don't want to weld any more up because I'm getting a bit low on gas. So I'll just leave it there at the moment. Yeah, it just needs a little tiny bit of filler over it. There's a couple of little holes here that I can get with a, I'll get a new bottle of gas. Well, a bit of bad news, I've actually just run out of gas. So I can't sort of finish off what I planned to do. What I planned to do was, so I'll show you, is finish off this repair panel. It's actually just sort of screwed on at the moment. But obviously I wanted to blend all this in. Anyway, I've actually managed to finish this off. This needs a bit more of a grind up, they're all high spots here. But that's come out nice, there's a little bit of a low there, but all in all, considering what it was, I think it's come up really well. I've got to sort of play around with this gap and other bits and pieces, but I can't actually do any more until I get some gas. Unfortunately, it's quite late Friday night, and I can't get any gas until probably Monday, Tuesday. It's a shame really, because I just wanted to finish this off. But the downside is I'm going to have to end this video and do another continuation, which I didn't really want to do because I wanted to finish all this column off. The door's sticking out a little bit there, so I might be able to just play around with the hinge and bits and pieces with that. Well, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate all your views and your comments. Please subscribe to try and help me get the channel stronger than what it is. It's actually really strong now. I'm so pleased with the feedback and the followers and whatever. I'm trying to find a sort of more interesting ways of presenting the videos. I've tried to sort of put some music on it, and a lot of people say no, don't like music. If you've got any ideas, it'd be absolutely fantastic. Anyway, thanks so much for watching again and subscribing and commenting. See you again shortly. Bye now.